Alright, so what's up guys? So we are out here on another run, out here doing this craziness for all you guys who simply sit back, watch, admire, and enjoy as we make our way through the rain. And they say, no rain, no gain. So that's a new one for us. And you know, we're feeling happy. We're feeling great, feeling awesome, because we have another one of these crazy runs in store for us, as that guy had no idea what was in front of him. He could have hit us, but it's all okay because we're happy we're still making our way through this abyss out of what we call a run. And you know, without further ado, we are going to dive into today's video topic, which is ways to create happiness, right? Because you essentially are chasing that, right? So many people want that for themselves. And you know, for many, they can have so many of these different things, objects, more likely material possessions, right? As it's starting to rain even harder. And you know, for one, this feeling of happiness comes from within, not from outside. And that is reason or way number one to create that happiness, right? Think inside of you, right? What things make you truly happy within you, not outside objects, right? Like cars, houses, nice vacations, and so forth. Ways that you can do, like deep thinking, for one, right? Think about the things that you love to do. Think about what makes you feel great, right? What you do have, right? Not what you don't. Because for many people, when they don't have, you know, these external objects, they could feel a lack, because, you know, they truly lack the inner belief in themselves, right? Although it can manifest as an external lack. Either lacking something, objects per se, for them need to attain, right? And when they get them, they think that they, hey, how's it going? They think that they are going to be fulfilled. But, well, they may feel great for a couple months, sort of, you know, it's not lasting. That feeling of happiness is fleeting. And for one, you really have to stop and consider, you know, your thought process. What are you thinking, and how are you getting to those thoughts, right? So what's coming internally, right? Not externally, right? How much your house is worth, your car is worth, and so forth, right? Because so many people can get caught up in, you know, the dollar amounts and likes and followers and comments, and, you know, really lose touch with themselves, right? And lose touch inevitably with their happiness. So really think internally, and you will be manifesting or creating that happiness. And you know, tip number two, in order to create that happiness, is to simply go to work. Not because so many people are lazy, right? They procrastinate. They make so many different excuses as far as why they can't or don't want to go to work. And you know, that only leads to more unhappiness, because in the short term, maybe not going to work makes you feel great, because you can kick back your feet, relax, and say, but you know, you doing that is only going to catch up with you later on, right? When the work accumulates, right? As the deadline gets closer, because time only moves forward. but it doesn't move backwards. And the only way to get around doing those things that you gotta do, those tasks, is to actually go and put in the work and do them. Because if you don't, it only gets worse. But the happiness Asian part of it is only false, right? That false feeling in that short-term 5-minute, hour-long day break that you take can feel great, but over time it's going to remove the happiness, right? Take away that feeling, because now you're just gonna have more pressure, right? More emphasis on doing the work, more stress, right? And who wants that? Who wants to feel that way? So we might have mentioned number 3 already as far as creating happiness. In order to create the happiness, you have to remove or eliminate stress. That is such a big comment for so many people. And so many individuals deal with it every day, and they look at it almost as an inevitable part of their daily lives, right? I go to work, therefore I should be stressed, should be worried, right? Where my next paycheck is coming from, right? So many people live in that state of fear, anxiety. But who wants to be living like that? Because in order to be happy, you have to be carefree. But if you're so stressed out that you simply have to care, you're forced to worry, you cannot be happy, right? You cannot have those free flowing ideas and emotions and expressions, right? Those beautiful things that do in fact create that happiness. Because if you're too busy, so stressed about worrying and going through these negative mental thought loops, you're not going to be happy. So, as many believe, right, that the idea of happiness for them probably is sitting on a beach, right, or on vacation, or getting a massage. But it isn't really so much about that massage. It's more about, not having that stress, not directly thinking about the problems that affect you, right? Because when you're on that massage chair, or you're on the beach, or you're on the vacation, it's easy to forget your problems. And once you do, the stress is gone. But if you're able to do that in your day-to-day life, you're gonna feel a lot happier, better, easygoing. So really think about that. Consider, how to alleviate that stress, right? Whether it may be going for a walk, going to the gym, whatever it is that you gotta do, to distract and take, your energy out on things. And really do that, right? Because you will create that happiness. And tip number 4, regards to manifesting that happiness, is to give to others. Because so many individuals in this world just think about taking and taking more, right? A very selfish way to look at things, right? What new car can I get? What new house can I get? But what few people realize is how good would it feel to in fact give that car to someone, or give a house to somebody, right? Because the house for you gets old after a while, but the feeling of providing that to someone else is going to last you nearly, or quite frankly, actually last you a lifetime, because you have left an impact on this world. You left your mark. And for so many people, that can be elusive, right? Because they lose their purpose. They wonder why they're actually here on this earth, right? What are they doing here? And one easy way to get around that, right, that feeling of emptiness, of being lost, is to simply give to others, right? Give and you shall receive, right? And that receiving will come in that happiness. So really consider that. Right? Look for ways to give back, volunteering, whatever it is, because we all have time, right? You don't have the money per se, you can volunteer your time to certain organizations and give out. So those are the 4 ways to create happiness. We say thank you very much and goodbye.